Good evening, folks. That's me just heading up to my summer house just now. It's so this is the place that I smoke my pipe in. Just let my wife open that door just now. Get in here nice and cozy. Ah, yes. So, I hope yous are all doing well tonight. I just took some pipes out tonight.
Passed on.
Just a small selection of the ones I took out, so I can smoke, so I can just keep them in here. Yes, got some nice tobacco here. I've got some black twist there tonight, which I will be putting in. I think I'll put it in my Sherlock Holmes. This one tonight. The basketball. Yeah. So let's get ready. Is that right? Yeah. So I hope all is well with you folks tonight. And little lantern on. Yes. Just get that one. So, I hope all is doing well in the world of pipes. I've had this pipe a number of years now, and it's been an excellent pipe to smoke. It's been really a good friend to me. So I have some twist there, black twist, but I just let it dry out a wee bit longer. So I will smoke some Peterson 965. Tonight I shall be smoking this. Yes. So yeah, it's good. It is good to be back making videos, and I am so grateful to my niece Mina and my nephew Scott for building this all together for me. They both did it for me. And my great nephew who came in and did all the wiring for me. So basically I paid for all the materials, and my nephew and Scott and my niece put it up, because I suffer quite bad with diabetes now, and it doesn't take an awful lot to take things out of me. So the only privilege I really have now, I'm 55 years of age, the only privilege I have really is when I come in here at night and smoke, have a smoke of my pipe. It's one of the things I really enjoy, and I love talking to you folks out there. If it's wherever you are, if it's night time or afternoon or daytime, whichever part of the world you're in. But as you are aware, it's time is just going 7:30 in the evening here up in Inverness in the Highlands of Scotland, and the weather is not looking good. So hopefully things are going well for all you folks. Yeah, I was just going through my pipes, because I had I did have a cabinet in the house, but I cleared my house out. You know, I had a clearance, you know, and I got rid of the pipe cabinet I had. Had an awful lot of pipes in there, and I've still got them. I've put them by. I've got them all put by in a drawer, and I took out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I took out 11 pipes, and I just cleaned them up and put them in the pipe stand, so I can enjoy them. I've got I think I'll just turn this round here again to let you see. I've got a couple of Petersons there. Well, they're all Petersons. A couple of Irish harps, one straight, one bent. Spigots there. That one there is Baker Street, and the end one is a Jekyll and Hyde, and that one is a Rattery one, and the other one is a Peterson Atlantic. Fantastic smoking pipes. So by the way, that picture I've got in the background there, that was a lad. He was deaf, and he was actually selling drawings he was doing himself for £20. So I bought that off him, and I thought I'd just stick it up in the shed, you know, the summer house. Just give it that homely feeling. Yeah, that's nice. A wee Robbie Burns pipe tamper. So I don't know how many of you are from the British Isles on my channel, which I much appreciate you subscribing to me, since it's been quite a while, 2 years since I've been on. Much appreciation. So let's talk about tobaccos. I don't know how many of you have smoked Peterson 965 and what you think about it. You know, I think it's quite a nice tobacco. It's got a nice body to it. It's going to be stormy. Yeah, I definitely think we all need somewhere to smoke our pipes. I know I smoked mine in the living room for a long time, and to my regret I had to get redecorated, and it was my niece that actually decorated my living room for me. And the hallway, and she made a magnificent job of it, my niece Mina. Because I get really tired quite quick now. Don't think this pipe is wanting to take off from me just now. Just stick that down it. She's just not wanting to. Let's hope she. There we go, that's better. Wasn't getting a pull out of it, I must have just packed it slightly too tight. Today was a wee bit eventful. I was getting rid of one of the single beds in my son's room, and got him a new bed, so that came today. I got that from my niece also, so that saved me getting out and buying a brand new one, because it was a brand new mattress topping on it anyway. I got that from my niece and nephew, Scott, Mina. How many of yous actually like to sit down at night and watch a Sherlock Holmes video? Or normally, I have the box set. My wife got me. But you can get them all the films on YouTube, and I think it's really good. You know, it's good. It's good for morale. Can lift your spirits up. You know, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's famous detective, his sidekick Watson. You know, I think two of my favourite ones is definitely Hounds of the Baskerville, and what was that other one? Night of Fear, or Night of Terror, I think it is. I think that's the one it is. Is that right, Tracy?
I think so, aye.
Right.
I think it is.
But you know, I love them all. You know the one where they're all in the house and they're all getting bumped off one by one. I think it's Night of Terror, or is it House of Fear?
I think it's Night of Terror.
But anyway, I love them all. I love them all, especially Basil Rathbone. He's my favourite, you know. So I wonder whether all you are smoking your pipes tonight. If you all got your little man caves sorted out. I was trying to look for famous ladies who smoked a pipe. Now, I can't remember if any of you remember that program Penny Dreadful. The lady with the long black hair. She also starred in the film, not the Spartans, but the follow-up to it. She was a lassie with the long black hair. I know. I was quite shocked to find out that she was actually an avid pipe smoker. You know, I can't remember her name, but I know that she likes smoking the pipes. I was just trying to think of any more women actors or famous people who smoke pipes. You know, I know a lot of blokes. You know, Edward G. Robertson. Basil Rathbone smoked a pipe. You know, there was quite a few actors back in the day that smoked pipes. You know, cigars are alright, but not like the pipe. But there again, it's each to their own, isn't it?
Albert Einstein.
Albert Einstein, yeah, there you go. Albert
J.R.
Einstein.
Tolkien.
J.R. Tolkien.
Mark
Aye, that's
Twain.
right. Mark Twain.
Bing Crosby.
Bing Crosby. Yeah.
C.S. Lewis.
C.S. Lewis. No, quite a lot of famous people that smoked pipes.
Oscar Peterson. Vincent van Gogh.
Vincent van Gogh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I just googled it.
Oh, did you?
Just shows you.
I don't know one person in my local area. Now, Inverness is quite a big town, and I don't know anybody that actually smokes a pipe in my area. You know, I don't, you know, if I smoke my pipe down the street. If it's a nice day, I'll smoke my pipe down the street. You know, but you always get people kind of looking at you as if you're an alien, and they shun you, you know. But there again, they shunned Jesus Christ, didn't they? Yeah, it's just apart from this community that's on YouTube, it's only used a lot that I know that smoke pipes, and these are all in different parts of the world and so far away. And it, you know, I just wish there'd be somebody near to me that I could actually have a chat and sit down and smoke a pipe with, but there's nobody. Yeah, it is a good tobacco. 965. It's got a nice body to it. It's nice. I'm not one of these kind of connoisseurs who can really pick out flavours, you know, like a lot of other pipe smokers can, you know. But it suits my palate and I like it, you know. I think I've had this pipe about 7 years now, and I've smoked it quite a lot. I like bent pipes, you know, they kind of sit in my mouth better. Considering the fact I've got false teeth and you can't sometimes when you've got the plate in the top, you just can't get that taste as when I have my teeth out, you know. I don't know if any lot of you have got false teeth, and how do you feel with smoking with false teeth, and do you find it any different, you know, with having either false teeth in, smoking your pipe, or when you have your false teeth out and smoking your pipe? Do any of you find a difference? Yeah. This mark I've got on my face, just down there. I was at the dentist one day, and she turned around and said to me, "Alan, you better go and get that mark checked." I said, "Why?" She said, "I just don't like the look of it." So I says, "Okay." I knew what she was thinking. So I went up to the doctor, made an appointment, went up and seen the doctor, and I asked him, and I said, "Do you think that's cancer?" And he says, "No, I don't think that's cancer," he says, "Alan." But he sent me down to the hospital anyway, to the specialist, skin pest specialist down there, to have a look at it. So I got it checked over, and it wasn't cancer, so I said thank God for that. But they just popped up all of a sudden. I've got one there, I've got one there, I've got one there on my head, and I've got one there, I've got heaps on my back, and I don't know, they just popped up all of a sudden, you know. So I was kind of wondering, what's going on here, you know? Is it old age spots, or, you know? I don't know, you know. But anyway, it was nothing serious. So I'm glad about that. But yeah, I would love to know if any of you, I know it's a bit embarrassing, you know, if any of you if you have false teeth, do you find smoking the pipe the same, or do you find it different when you get your false teeth out when you're smoking the pipe? I find it different when I cut my false teeth out, because I feel it more on the top of my roof of my mouth. I feel the taste more, you know. I don't want to come on here just with a big empty mouth and just looking like that sort of thing. You know. Yeah. It's a very hard thing to stop, this pipe smoking, because I don't drink whatsoever. I used to, but I don't drink anymore. I used to be quite a heavy drinker actually, and I was drinking to the extent where it very near killed me, and to be honest, I was an alcoholic, and I found it very hard for me to stop drinking, you know. And then when I'm 12 years sober, and I don't crave for it anymore, you know, through my faith and in Jesus Christ. But it was very, very difficult for me to stop. I just don't know. I got up one morning and I wasn't married at the time, you know. I was in a volatile relationship where my partner just wouldn't let me see my children. And I was never drunk near my kids, but she would always wait and let me see my children for months at a time. I'd get to see them, and then she would just all of a sudden stop to see if I would backslide. So I'd be sober for months when I had my children with me, and then she would stop me all of a sudden, just saying, you know, you're not getting to see your kids. So weeks would go by, and weeks would turn into months, and then I would backslide and go back drinking again, 'cause depression would settle in, and boom, I'd be back on the drink. And I thought it was a very sad thing to do to any person, to play with
Very
somebody,
hurtful on you.
to play with somebody's emotions,
And in the kids.
and on my children especially. But I'll not go too deep into that, but yeah, alcohol was a massive part of my life when I wasn't getting to see my children. And but now I've been pipe smoking for about 8 years, 7-8 years, and I learned a lot from Martin Chop Piper. You know, Martin Chop was the man who taught me how to smoke a pipe. I was always fascinated with the pipe anyway, but I was always just smoked cigarettes. But yeah, it's a thing I always wanted to get in. I was wanting to get into it because I suffer chronic with anxiety and depression. I could never have the patience to sit down and smoke a pipe, but eventually I did, you know. Once I got a few years sober, I started to learn how to smoke a pipe by watching various videos on YouTube and Mutton Chop, because oh by gosh did I know half burn my mouth when I tried learning myself. Oh, I'm not joking you, I could not eat my dinner for weeks, you know. So I said I have to go on and learn how to smoke a pipe. So thanks Mutton Chop. For your vast knowledge on pipe smoking, and a big massive thank you to my wife, who has been a massive support to me, and I do smoke a pipe in here and she comes in with me, but I've got the humidifier going all the time, which takes the smoke out of the air. Yeah, because I don't want her to be getting smoke, because obviously she's in remission of lung cancer, but praise be to God she's doing marvellous, although her breathing can be really bad some days. Some days she's really bad and some days she's not so bad, so but she's really happy that we managed to save the money up to get this summer house built, because it was quite a struggle getting the money together, because I'm not working now, I'm unemployed because of how bad my diabetes is and other things wrong with me. I'm just unemployable. So that's why I like coming on here and being honest and being truthful, knowing that there is a community out there that's got nice understanding people, you know. Just because there's oceans between us, we have the technology to sit and speak like this, you know, and I'm really absolutely chuffed. I've got 198 subscribers now, and been 2 years away from coming on and making videos, you know. It's been really uplifting to me, you know. It's been amazing, and I can only thank each and every one of you who have subscribed to my channel, you know, because without yous I don't learn anything, you know, because there's always something we have to learn. There's always somebody with some other information, and you know, and it's a great thing to pass on is information, especially when it comes to pipes. It makes me wonder, when did man first discover a pipe, you know, and you know, thank God for Sir Walter Raleigh, you know. For bringing the tobacco over here. The old lady next door to me, she absolutely, and the 2 doors down, and the lady next door, when I'm out in the garden in the summertime smoking a pipe, they absolutely love it. When the wind catches it, and they know I smoke a pipe, and they talk to me about how much they enjoy the smell of the tobaccos I'm smoking. Now, if I'm smoking a Falcon pipe, I'll smoke Condor I'll get a certain bowl and put it aside so it's just for Condor. And I do like the Falcon pipes. They're really good because you can just change the bowls. But for my Petersons and Rattray and the Savinellis. I just use different tobaccos for each pipe. I'll not put Condor on any of my Petersons.
What's that tobacco, Alan? It smells, kind of smells like vanilla.
Oh, that is.
That's a nice smelling tobacco, that.
Oh, my wife likes Alsbo Black
Aye,
Vanilla.
That's the one.
Alsbo Black Vanilla. My wife loves the smell of
That's the
that.
one.
But I must say, I'm a kind of traditionalist. I do like my Condor, and I do love Saint Bruno. You know, I do love smoking Saint Bruno. I think if there was one tobacco that was left in the world, and it was just if they said, look, what's your choice? You're getting stuck in a desert island. I would say, well, give me one of my Peterson pipes, and I would say, give me plenty Saint Bruno. But yeah, I would just like to know what some of your favourite tobaccos are, and what your favourite pipes are. Now, I'm a great believer. When I started really getting the hang of smoking a pipe, I really like to keep my bowl as cool as possible by just sometimes sipping at it, you know. And a bowl sometimes can last me an hour, you know, or over an hour. Just if it goes out, it goes out. I'll just relight it. Because it's a thing not to be rushed. It's a thing to savour and enjoy and think. Now, me as a Christian, I like thinking about my Lord. He's my Saviour. He sent His Son into this world, who came and died for me and rose again on the third day. That is my belief. I know everybody's got different beliefs, but that's for me. I'm far from perfect, you know, but God has saved me in so many ways. I shouldn't be here today. Both my brothers are gone. They were young. One died at 57, the other died at 59. One brother died of a heart attack. He was 57, and my other brother, he died of septicemia. There was 9 months between them. My wife was battling lung cancer, which was very hard.
In the life care.
She was put on end of life care. They didn't expect her to live. They had me up and down at that hospital saying your wife's going to pass away. It was very, very hard, but it wasn't her time. She pulled through, and now I've got my niece who helps me a real lot in the house. That's my niece Mina, you know, as I said, I don't know if any of you have got diabetes, but I'm on 5 injections a day for my diabetes, trying to keep my sugars under control, which is a nightmare. And it doesn't matter if I smoke or not. You know, I did stop smoking for 2 years and it was still the same, you know. But the most important thing is, I say to me, is first comes my Lord, second comes my wife and children, and the third thing I've got is my music and pipe smoking. So I love playing music, love playing the guitar. Used to play in different bands over the years, but now it's more just to myself in the house, and sometimes I'll do a little bit of recording with my niece, Mina, a fantastic singer, guitar player, and my nephew, he's a fantastic, Scott that is, a fantastic guitar player, and yeah, so sometimes we get together and we'll record some music. My niece writes a lot of her own songs. She's got immense talent for it. She always has. So I came from a very musical family though. You know, my dad was a piper. He also played the accordion. My brother who passed away, he played the guitar. My other brother who passed away, he was a mod medalist for singing. Gaelic mod, you know, the Scottish at the Gaelic mods. My mother was a mod medalist. All my family are musical. You know, even my nephews, you know, my great grand nephews are fantastic musicians, guitars and playing bands and stuff. Moran She is the Gaelic for just plenty peace. Moran She. Yes, well, mostly I just do all my recording on my phone, and it's good enough for me at the moment, you know, because after spending the money on the summer house, and I have to build a few pounds back up again. So let's sit here a minute and just relax, and me and you smoke a pipe. Yeah, that wee boat I've got in the window, that belonged to my brother. It's the Cutty Sark, and it was one of the fastest sailing ships of its day. It was built in 1869 in Dumbarton and Leven, Scotland, and it was it used to ship tea. It would sail from the United Kingdom over to China, and that was his journey. And yeah, I always wondered what the Cutty. I knew the Cutty Sark was a famous kind of ship of its time, but I didn't realise what it was famous for until I went on Google and found out that it was trading tea from the United Kingdom to China. Yeah, I think it's stuck down somewhere in a museum down in London or somewhere down that way anyway. You know, but yes, it was a very famous ship, and it's a nice little ornament. Yeah. I do like Tracy's touch though with the roses, because I have got a big rose bush in the garden, and she put all the, because when my nephew Scott built up the summer house for me, he put window ledges on it so I could sit things on, you know, so absolutely delighted. And I got her them roses as just little gifts. As you can see, they're quite nice. A nice touch for the garden. My rose bush is just out there. Huge big thing. Yeah. So that was I got them, as I says, for my wife, and she decided to stick them in the summer house, and I thought that was a nice touch. Another thing. Now I've got zippers in the house, you know, pipe lighter zippers. Do you prefer using gas, match, or just the petrol lighter? You know, me, if I'm sitting in, I like using a match to start it off, a first and second light. Then I'll just use this wee lighter, just a little lighter. Gas. What is it for a man to gain the whole world and to lose his soul? Yeah. You can have all the money in the world and everything, but we all have to leave this earth. We're not here forever. And for those of you who have Christ in your heart, and for those of you who haven't, I shall pray for you. try to mix my conversations up about different things when I come on here. You know, I don't write anything down on a piece of paper or anything. I just come on here and chat and talk. And sometimes it's, you know, just you know, in your silence there lies your strength, you know. And but yeah, I'm really overwhelmed for being 2 years off here, and that means a lot to me. To have 198 subscribers, you know, that means that means a lot to me, and I hope you enjoy the videos that I make, and because it's spontaneous with me, you know. But it's great just to come on and share a bowl of tobacco with all of you out there who smoke a pipe. And wondering, what do some of you prefer, meerschaum pipes or briar?
I like your Dracula pipes with the stem, red and black stem.
Yeah, I've got a collection of Dracula pipes. They're good. They're good. They're great smoking pipes. Well, I like Peterson. Say hello, Tracy.
Hi everybody. Hope you are all doing okay. Smoking away. Jealous much?
Yeah, she doesn't smoke. She vapes. I have a good vaping pipe. It's just shaped like a real pipe. I've got it in the house, and I'll get it done up for her, and I'll put her liquid in it because she vapes away. So I'll make her feel part of the gang. Part of the gang, boys.
Girls.
Girls and boys. But I know there's plenty of ladies out there, young girls and young women, I'm sure, who smoke pipes. So, I think I've splattered on long enough, and I hope I haven't bored anybody. That'll come on again, God willing, tomorrow, and make another video, and I hope you enjoy me waffling on, and I can just wish you happy piping, wherever you may be in this world. May your pipes be always full, be a good tobacco. God bless you all, and may He look after you. Good night, God bless, folks.
Bye.
Bye, Tracy.
Bye.
Well, by the way, we are going to get this papered. Make it look a bit, wee bit flashy. Right, ta-ra folks.